about how to lose weight without starving yourself. Hey, I'm Shannon Galladay, and I'm your personal cheerleader, helping you with your wellness, business, and life goals. Go ahead and click subscribe so that you don't miss any videos. I do new videos every single week, and I love hearing your input on which videos you would like me to talk about. So, yesterday I did a poll with some of my current customers, clients, and people in my Facebook group. And so the question was asked, how do I lose inches without starving myself? So I'd love to hear from you in the comments if you've tried any diets, if you've tried any things in the past where you feel like, yes, I am starving myself. And of course, I would love to hear where you're from. Go ahead and post in the comments. Let me know where you're tuning in from and if you're catching the replay. So let's go over 5 things to note to help you lose weight without starving yourself. So if you followed me for a while, you know my personal transformation story where I lost weight after my pregnancies. So including the baby weight, so that's including being pregnant. My one of my transformations, I lost a total of 70 pounds. And you'd be surprised to note that my calories were actually pretty high, especially when I was nursing. My calories were over 2,000 calories a day. So a lot of times people think they need to really drop the calories to lose the weight, but sometimes we actually need to increase the calories to lose the weight because if you're getting too few calories, you go into starvation mode and you don't lose the weight. So let's go over 5 tips to help you to lose weight, to lose inches without starving yourself. So, tip number 1 is don't guess. If you are guessing what you're doing, that's what I was doing when I first started my weight loss journey. I thought, I know what to do. I was a former competitive gymnast. I used to train 20 hours a week when I was younger. I was very in shape. And so I was guessing. I thought I was eating healthy. I was trying to eat more veggies and I was just guessing, but I wasn't getting results. So don't guess if you're trying to lose weight, and especially if you're trying to lose weight and you've never lost weight before, you've never seen success, definitely don't guess. Number 2 is think lifestyle, not diet. So a lot of people say, I'm going to start a diet. I'm starting my diet on Monday. If you think diet, it will be short term. You'll be very on and off. And I see this all the time where people are starting something new and you ask how it's going and then it's kind of fizzling out. Most people do not stick with things long term. So when you start something, think, can I do this long term or does it feel like a diet? If it feels like a diet, then most likely you won't stick with it and then you'll yo-yo back and forth. Number 3 is talk to a coach. So I would love to help you if you are not sure what to do, and you can schedule a free complimentary phone call with me where I'll ask about your goals. I'll see, what you've tried in the past, see how I can help you. But talking to a coach, I personally have a coach, and I have worked with a coach personally for years. Someone that I can talk to, someone that I can ask questions. It's so helpful so that you don't feel like you're trying it on your own. And I would love to help you if you need help. Tip number 4 is know how much food you need. Like I say, this kind of goes along with not guessing, but you need to know, how much carbs. So a lot of people automatically cut out carbs. They're thinking, okay, I want to lose weight. They cut out the carbs. You don't want to cut out carbs, especially, if you're cutting out all carbs, your energy is going to crash. You're going to be so tired. And I've seen this before too, when I've, got my carbs too low, then I don't have the energy. So you want to make sure that you have the energy to sustain, your day. You don't want to crash at 3 o'clock. Like right now, it's almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You don't want to feel like, oh my gosh, I'm exhausted. And that could be because of your carbs. And you want to make sure you know how many carbs to have. And when I say carbs, I'm not saying like breads. I'm saying like sweet potatoes and edamame and whole food carbs that give you that energy, but they don't. So it's just not filler food, but it gives you that energy. So also knowing the veggies, healthy fats. You want to balance out your macros. So your macros are your carbs, your protein, and your your healthy fats. You want to get those balanced out so you know how much food you're having. Because if your food is too low, then your body goes into starvation mode. So especially if you're below like 1,200 calories, that's not healthy at all, especially if you're doing exercise. And so you want to know how much food your body needs. For example, like if you just had a baby and you are breastfeeding, you're going to want to bump up your calories, 500 calories. When I was breastfeeding and losing the 70 pounds, I still lost weight eating a lot of food. And so depending on where you're at in your life, like me, I'm 43. And when I talked to my coach, she said, okay, you need to bump up your calories. I've bumped up my calories and my energy has gone up, my weight has gone down. So that's a big thing to note. And number 5 is to follow a balanced meal plan. So don't do any of the fad things. Like I say, if it feels like a fad, if it feels like too heavy in protein or too heavy in healthy fats or too heavy in one thing, you won't be able to sustain that long term. So just be wary. People may see amazing results like short term, like for a few months or a year, but let's see how they're doing 5 years down the road. I've personally been following the meal plans we provide for almost 12 years now, actually longer. So I've been helping people for almost 12 years. I've been following the meal plans for almost 14 years, and there's something that I can do forever. One of my goals was to have 1 to 3 treats a week. And, of course, I've gone over that, but that's my goal. And that's something I can do forever. That's something I can do long term. So those are the 5 tips is number 1, don't guess. Number 2, think lifestyle, not diet. Number 3, talk to a coach. And you can talk to me for free to get a free one-on-one 15-minute call. Just check out the links below. Number 4, know how much food you need. And 5, follow a balanced meal plan. Don't follow anything too extreme. I hope this was helpful. And if it is, please comment below. Check out the free resources. And don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you again next week. Take care. Bye-bye.